Alright, welcome back to another episode of Assassin's Creed 2. Right where we left off here. And we are heading to our next memory to go find where our mother and sister were taken after our house got broken into and the events of the last episode. So let's go ahead and find them. Let's open the map first. See what we're dealing with here. Let's grab this viewpoint first on the way. Let me open the secondary memories now that some more of them are here. So, in the game there's 73 total viewpoints. In Florence there's 27 of them. Feathers there's 100 in total, 27 in Florence. Beat up, we already did that one. Race, we did that one. Courier, that one. And then the treasures we looked at before. So let's head to this viewpoint next.
What the devil is he doing?
Oh, you can make that. And you also might have saw we are fully notorious right now, which is a new addition to this game. The notoriety level in the top left, the red symbol that's filled in there. Just basically how much notoriety you have in terms of guards detecting you and how quickly they will attack you. So with full notoriety, they're going to attack you basically on sight. So we'll see in the next couple memories how to decrease that and keep a low profile. Alright, another viewpoint down. Let's hit this other one on the way there. It's basically right next to it. Yeah, you can see how quickly we got detected there, and we actually don't have a sword anymore, so that's great. So, we're fighting with our fists. And I don't even think we can disarm them to take a sword away, so that's pretty unfortunate. So we'll just beat them up. Easier said than done, I guess.
Please, God, let me live.
Alright, let's keep on.
I want no part of this.
He seems quite well armed, no? The citizens of Pisa have held a mass demonstration, once again sending Firenze a message of protest. Another four.
Don't be shy. I only aim to heal.
Party closed.
Life expectancy? About 5 more years, I think.
Alright, almost there. Rosa Colta. And we can see by that symbol, the eye symbol on the picture there is a truth puzzle or glyph. You can see right here that Sean was talking about
There's one of
before.
the symbols. What does it mean? It must be there for a reason. Can you take a closer look? Hey, try using eagle vision. Not got all day.
Alright, so let's use Eagle Vision on it. That's what actually activates it.
Wait, that's not possible. This can't be. Hold on. That's computer code. Let me compile it. Oh shit, it's an encrypted file.
Upload it to my computer. I'm a master at decryption.
I can't. It's only compatible with the Animus itself.
Upload it to Desmond then. I can't believe this.
Hello, this is... They call me Subject 16. Listen, I don't have much time. There's something I have to show you. We have been lied to this whole time. Everything we know, everything we've been brought up to believe, it's wrong. Okay, I've uploaded the evidence, the file that proves it all, but I've split it into 20 pieces and locked each with a code. Can't be too careful. Queen Isabella. No, not her. What century is it? Never mind. I've hidden the code to the first file inside this program. Find it. Find them all. And along the way, you'll begin to see the truth.
What the heck? How did this get inside our Animus?
Oh, the memory core. We transferred 16's memory data from Abstergo into the Animus 2.0. He must have hacked the machine when Vidic left him alone between sessions.
Hold on, wait a second. The signs on the walls in Abstergo, the ones written in blood, those were clues. He was telling us to look for them inside the Animus.
Okay, so they kind of explained it there, but this truth is something that Subject 16, who was the guy that Abstergo had used before Desmond to test out the Animus, or to try to get leads on pieces of Eden through his memories, left these puzzles behind, connecting to the truth. And like he said, he put it into 20 parts, spread across different moments in time, different places. So we can find all those, and we'll have to do a puzzle each time. Some of them are kind of weird, some of them are kind of difficult, actually, especially the later ones can get kind of challenging. So we'll do our best to make our way through them. We'll definitely find all of them and show you guys how to do them. So this first one, 5 of these mythic scenes share a core similarity. Pick them out and you'll begin to see. Obviously, core and pick are in red, and both of those relate to apples, and we know the apple of Eden is a piece of Eden that's relevant. So we can zoom in on these photos. Let's keep an eye out for apples. So I don't see one there right off the bat. Or there. Obviously there is one here, so let's select that one. Don't see one here. I see them there. That one I'm not 100% sure. I can't really tell what's in her hand. That looks like an apple. I don't think that's obviously an apple. I don't see one there. So let's try this other one we weren't sure on. And there it is. We found all the apples. So these earlier ones will be a little bit easier, and there'll just be one of them, but The later ones will get a lot more challenging, and there'll be multiple stages. So this one, that's all we needed to do. But yeah, and then there'll be a short clip that you unlock once you complete it. That when you put them all together, once you have all of them, plays a short movie. So we'll get to that at some point. But here's the first clip that we have right now. So doesn't give you much, but we'll see what we get when we get additional ones unlocked. So alright, but back to the main mission. Let's head inside here. I didn't want to do that.
I think we have the wrong building.
No. No, this is it.
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Messer Ezio. Annetta speaks quite highly of you. I can see why.
I appreciate the kind words, Madonna.
Ti prego. Call me Paola.
Thank you for offering your home to my family, Paola.
It was the least I could do. You must be tired. Perhaps you'd...
No, grazie. I can't stay.
Why? Where are you going?
To kill Uberto Alberti.
I understand your desire for vengeance, but the Gonfaloniere is a powerful man. You are not a killer, Ezio.
Spare me the lecture.
But I can make you one.
And why are you going to teach me how to kill?
I'm not. I'm going to teach you how to survive. Come.
Alright, fitting in. Learn the ways of the courtesans.
Discretion is paramount in my profession. We must walk the streets freely, seen but unseen. You too must learn to blend like us, and become one with the city's crowds. My girls will show you how.
Alright, we can enter a group to blend.
We'll take good care of you.
You can also blend with a group of moving civilians. Something we kind of saw in the first game. You could blend with the scholars. But this is improved since it's contextual. You just will have to walk into them. You don't have to press a button or anything. So that's nice. And you can also do it with any group, not just with scholars or just with courtesans. So that is helpful, as we see here when we're notorious, that we can avoid detection by blending. And then even in later games, it gets even more advanced. It will let you basically control you walking forward with the group. You don't even have to do anything, but for now we do have to actually control our movement here.
Mercenary?
Kind of lost our cover there. Let's use this bench for a second.
Raider? Doesn't look like one.
Alright, that should get us home free.
Bene. Now that you've learned to blend, I'll show you how to use it for more than just moving around. Let's teach you how to steal.
Alright, hold A and walk into someone to steal from them.
Thief! Thief! Once you've stolen from someone, Ezio, you mustn't linger.
Help! Somebody stop him! Has anyone seen a purse?
Pay attention. You must leave once you've picked their pocket.
Oh, my bad. Alright. Another memory complete. Blend skill learned. And pickpocket. Steal skill learned. Let's start the next one.
You can go now, girls.
Oh, do we have to? So innocent.
He's cute. Now that you have learned how to approach the enemy, we need to find you a suitable weapon.
What would you have me use?
Ah, but you already have the answer.
Hey, my father's blade and bracer. How did you get them?
By using the same skills I've just taught you.
It's not exactly in working condition.
I assume you're familiar with Leonardo da Vinci.
See, but how does a painter factor into this?
He's far more than that. Bring him the pieces. You'll see.
Before I go, one last question, if I may.
Of course.
Why have you given your aid so readily to me, a stranger?
I too know betrayal.
Alright, ace up my sleeve. Visit Leonardo da Vinci at his workshop to see if he can repair Giovanni's blade. Let's do it. I know I kind of talked about it before in the previous series in Assassin's Creed 1, but it really is night and day when it comes to the mission variety from that game to this one. I mean, we're doing a bunch of different things, new features, and just changing up, you know, mission to mission. Everything we're doing is very refreshing. So, just Assassin's Creed 1, it's great, but it's so repetitive that you're just doing the same thing over and over again, times 10. So, yeah, it can get old and is probably not the most entertaining to watch either. But this game really takes it to the next level. So, and then also the side cast, you know, the supporting characters are very interesting and fleshed out, so it's cool to see them develop throughout the game rather than AC1 only had a couple of them, maybe, and even then they weren't super fleshed out. I don't even know why I'm fighting this guy. Especially without a weapon, it's kind of dumb. Push him off the roof. There we go. Let's head to Leonardo and actually get a weapon. Another change in this game is that you can fight with the hidden blade, which is nice. It's kind of difficult, doesn't do a ton of damage, and doing counters with it is tough timing-wise, but it's pretty satisfying if you get it.
Oh, Ezio Auditore! I didn't expect to see you again. What with all that's happened. Ah, where are my manners? Welcome back. Now, how can I be of service?
I was hoping you could repair something of mine.
Of course! Come, this way! Che pasticcio. Tutto santo giorno che cerco. Let me clear a space. Alright, let's see it. Fascinating. I don't know, Ezio. Despite its age, the construction is rather advanced. I've never seen anything quite like it. I'm afraid there's not much I can do without the original plans. Mi dispiace. Wait.
What are you doing?
The contents of this page are encrypted, but if my theory is correct, based on these sketches, it may very well...
It may very well what?
Please, sit.
Leonardo,
Shh. Remarkable. If we transpose the letters and then select every third... There! It's finished!
Huh? What's finished?
The blade. I managed to decode that parchment of yours. It showed me exactly what to do. Now all that's left is to remove your ring finger.
Really?
I'm sorry, but this is how it must be done. The blade is designed to ensure the commitment of whoever wields it.
Bene. Do it quickly.
I was only having fun, Ezio. Though the blade once required a sacrifice, it's been modified. You can keep your finger.
Incredible.
Yes, it is. Tell me, do you have other pages like this?
I'm sorry. Only the one.
Listen, if you ever do happen across another one of these, please, bring it to me.
You have my word. And thank you for fixing this.
By order of the Florentine Guard! Open this door!
Just a moment. Wait here.
Are you Leonardo da Vinci?
See, how may I be of service?
I need you to answer some questions.
Certainly. What seems to be the trouble?
A witness claims to have seen you consorting with an enemy of the city.
What? Me? Consorting? Preposterous.
When was the last time you saw or spoke with Ezio Auditore?
Who?
Non fare il finto tonto! We know you were close with the family. Perhaps this will help to clear your head. Ready to talk? What about now?
Alright, let's save him.
Tell me what I want.
Our first assassination.
Grazie, Ezio.
Sorry about that.
I've grown accustomed to their abuses.
What of the body?
Bring it inside and put it with the others.
Others?
The city gives them to me for research.
Alright. Another thing we can do in this game we couldn't before. Can pick up and hide bodies.
See? Like it never happened.
Thank you, Leonardo. For everything.
Anytime. And remember, if you find more of those strange pages, bring them to me. Should they contain new designs, I will upgrade your blade as well.
Of course. Now, I really should be getting back to Paola.
Porgile I miei omaggi.
Alright, cool. Hidden blade acquired. Assassination skill unlocked.
Come, friends! I've fresh caught leeches today.
Holy focaccia.
I don't like the look of that one.
Let's go ahead and start the next memory.
You were gone for quite a while.
Leonardo likes to talk.
That he does. But I trust he did more than talk. Impressive.
I'm rather fond of it myself.
I've given you the skills. Leonardo's given you the blade. All that remains is the deed.
Where can I find Uberto?
According to my girls, he'll be attending an unveiling tonight of Verrocchio's latest work. It will be held at the Santa Croce cloister.
Watch over my mother and sister while I'm away.
Of course, Ezio. As if they were my own.
Alright, it's time to take our revenge. Judge, jury, executioner. Visit the art show at Santa Croce, find Uberto, and exact revenge. Let's do it. Our first real assassination.
Uberto Alberti, trusted friend of the Auditore family. According to the history books, this guy was a saint. He prosecuted murderers, rapists, the worst criminals. One of the best lawyers in Italy, he won every case, in spite of the fact that he was self-taught. Now, I found a back door into the Templars' database server. I've been combing it for some kind of smoking gun. I found it. Apparently, Uberto's family was evicted by the Medici Bank. Uberto's been aching for revenge ever since. And the Templars promised him support. Ezio's father was standing in the way, and Uberto was jealous of his influence over the Florentine government. Two birds with one stone, isn't it? It looks like Uberto used his election to the Signoria as his opportunity to strike.
Alright, those, we'll get those little movies for every main assassination target in the game, which are really cool, so we'll watch those when they come up, so let's head to the target.
Oh, no, you don't!
The eye icon on the database pops up, indicates that a glyph is on the landmark. Try to find it. So this building has another one of the truth puzzles.
This, you have overstepped your bounds, Uberto.
Who are you to speak of bounds? You who have crowned yourself Lorenzo di Medici, Principe of Firenze.
I've done no such thing.
Of course not. Ever innocent. How convenient. At least now, we see how far your reach extends, which is to say, nowhere at all. It has proved a valuable lesson for me and my allies.
Yes. Your allies, the Pazzi. Is that what this is about?
Be careful with your words, Lorenzo. You might attract the wrong sort of attention.
Alright, follow Uberto without being detected. We'll need to put our blend skill to the test here. We're still very much notorious. Luckily we got a big group here to use.
Air for all.
We're gonna hire these courtesans over here to distract the guards at the door.
Go get your sister. We get together, huh?
I'll bet you know how to lead a lady.
Bet you wouldn't be looking for a good time now, would you?
Another mercenary.
I guess they bailed, so that's sick.
You have business here? No? Leave!
Well, that screws me a little bit. But being an assassin is all about adapting, so let's see what else we can do. Oh, and there's archers. Alright. Alright, well, I'd say we were screwed from the start there. So, not quite the master at adapting on the fly yet, but the original plan was sound, so let's try that again. I don't know why they just like left me, but whatever. Like, that'll happen if there's other guards like you pass, but I didn't see any other ones, so it was weird. Gonna hop in with this group.
Don't even think of it.
What a lovely smile.
Alright. This time it worked. That's what I wanted to do the first time, but that's okay. So now we're inside, we just need to
I trust you're enjoying it.
assassinate the target. There we go.
You would have done the same to save the ones you love.
Yes, I would. And I have. The Auditori are not dead! I'm still here! Me! Ezio! Ezio Auditore!
Oh, we can read this letter now. This document is meant to serve as a record of all I've learned over the past few weeks. In the event that I am silenced and prevented from sharing it with you myself, understand first that the Duke of Milan's murder was no mere political maneuver. Rather, it is but a piece of conspiracy that reaches far beyond Firenze, counting members in Roma, Venezia, and Forli, to name but a few cities. Attached to this note is a list, or rather the start of one, of those I know to be guilty. Its contents are by no means complete, but I intend to rectify that shortly. I can, however, say with certainty that the Pazzi family is involved. We must move quickly to question Francesco before he buys his freedom from prison. Doing so will surely add more names to the list. I already have my suspicions as to who these men are, given their deeds bear all the hallmarks of an old enemy. I fear they... The note abruptly ends here. Giovanni must have had to stop and hide it when the guards showed up to arrest him. Okay. Let's get out of here. Let's grab this viewpoint while we're here. viewpoint number 9. And that completes the mission as well. Alright, so our first target. Assassinated letter from Uberto Alberti acquired. Conspiracy documents acquired. Let's try to find the letter from Uberto. Documents. Letters.
My love, I put these thoughts to paper in the hope that I might one day have the courage to share them with you. In time, you'll no doubt learn that I betrayed Giovanni, labeled him a traitor, and sentenced him to die. History will likely judge this to have been a matter of politics and greed. Know that it was not hate that forced my hand, but fear. When the Medici robbed us of all we owned, I found myself afraid. For you, for our son, for the future. What hope in this world for a man without proper means? They offered me money, land, and title in exchange for my collaboration. And so this is how I came to betray my closest friend. However unspeakable the act, it seemed necessary at the time. And even now, looking back, I see no other way.
Well, I think the other way would have been don't betray your friend, but that's just me. But interesting perspective.
Al magnifico Lorenzo di Medici, mio protettore e amico. I have done as requested and completed my investigation into the Milano incident. I can confirm for you that it extends far beyond dissatisfaction with Duca Galeazzo Sforza's rule. It is my belief that other parties, desirous of far greater gains, manipulated events in such a way as to achieve their goals without being revealed themselves. Lampugnani, Olgiati, and Visconti are guilty of the crime, to be sure. And they have met fitting ends for their betrayal. But several other noble families are implicated as well, our own Francesco de Pazzi among them. Their cause and motive is not yet clear to me, but initial findings indicate a plan, the scope of which is sure to disturb you. Best we continue this conversation in person, as I am hesitant to put my suspicion to paper. Reply with a place and time, and I will meet you there. I have also ordered Francesco be held by the Gonfaloniere until we can clear up this matter. Yours in confidence, Giovanni.
Alright, so it's clear that Giovanni had his suspicions about everything going on, but just wasn't quick enough. This one is still sealed. This one's still sealed. And we read that one. So. Alright. We will end this episode here. And we'll continue on to the next one. We're going to make our escape from Florence and lay low for a little while. So we'll get to that in the next one. So thank you for watching.